You're live.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Wildcat Field on the campus of River Falls High School. We're bringing you JV football this afternoon. It's the Wildcats of River Falls against the Mustangs of Menomonie. Getting ready here, a little pregame. Gentlemen out at, I guess, the midfield area there on top of the Wildcat doing the coin toss.
Got their volume
Is
on.
that my volume?
That might have been mine. I just turned it down.
Okay.
We're good. Sorry about that.
But a beautiful afternoon for football. Temperatures in the mid-50s, sun shining. A little bit of wind, though. We do have a straight wind going left or right across your field, so whoever is going right to left is going to be right into the wind this afternoon. But a beautiful, beautiful afternoon for football. Cats looking to get the first win of this Menomonie River Falls series. Menomonie won the freshman game Thursday night, and then Friday night a huge win over the Cats over in Menomonie. So back on the home field tonight for this one, and this will be the final home game of the season for the JV team. Next week, next Monday, we are headed over to Eau Claire North. Joining me today, Kevin Westhouse, Bo Herstein, and Dan Jenkins. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Hey, glad to be here. It's the first day we've had this year where the weather actually feels like football weather. A little crispness in the air, a little football weather.
Yeah, we're used to sitting up here and sweating and killing bees. The bees are
they're slower
under
today.
wraps. Yeah.
They're slower today.
But date with Menomonie today. Menomonie usually comes in and does a lot like what we saw Friday night. They're a very physical team up and down the program. They're going to push you around. They're going to be mean and nasty, and it'll be up to the Cats today to push back against a football team that you got to believe is going to be pretty good. I did look at the offensive line when they were warming up today. It was sophomores across the board, so probably a lot of sophomores on the field, which bodes well for the Cats. I know when we played Chippewa Falls last week, there were a lot of juniors, and actually I think there was a senior or two playing as well. This looks to be a little bit younger Menomonie team today. Cats will be kicking off.
I think the Cats deferred on the kick on the coin flip.
Wind out of the north blowing from our left to right. They'll be kicking off with the wind here. We have about a 10 to 15 mile an hour breeze out of the northwest.
Yeah, so Lucas Blair set the kickoff, and he's got the wind straight at his back. Cats in the home blues with the gold and white trim. Menomonie in the road whites with the maroon and gold trim.
In the maroon bucket.
Maroon buckets. Or bonnets.
Bonnets. Maroon bonnet.
Set to get this one underway. Afternoon tilt from Wildcat Field.
Pretty setting here this afternoon.
Yeah, the sun shines beautifully onto this field. We got the sun at our back, so just a gorgeous view Bo is providing us with. Kick fielded at the 22-yard line. And working through traffic all the way out to midfield and finally pulled down inside Wildcat territory down to the 40-yard line.
37 on the tackle.
Number 32
37.
for Menomonie, Charlie Mikesell. And then 37 is going to be, who's our guy?
Matt Tiffany.
37, Matt Tiffany with the tackle. Cats defense on the field right now. I see Josh Jenkins out there. Austin Stelright on the line. Menomonie comes off the sideline and right to the line of scrimmage. Pitch to the left. And that's Blake Schneider able to kind of put a stop to it before Charlie Burke comes in and finishes off. Number 23, that's Renner Stahl, carrying the football from Menomonie. Pickup of about 2 on first down.
They had that strung out really nicely, and maybe even for a yard or two loss, maybe tackling a little high there. He breaks the tackle and falls forward, and he gains a couple.
Schneider does a nice job of tackling from that corner spot. They'll run it up the middle this time, and I think that's Bo Bjork with the tackle.
25.
Pulled him down from behind. Pickup of around 3 or 4. It's going to set up a 3rd and a short 5. Menomonie moving pretty quickly. They like to wear you down. 3 backs in the backfield. Looking for a space is number 23 and not finding one. Nice job there by the Cats defense, knocking that one down. Number 56 out there, Brady Stavinoa on the tackle.
Number 7 for the Wildcats. He grabbed the jersey initially and slowed him down getting into the line, then allowed his defensive line just to go on mop-up duty there and bring him down.
That's Felix Wahlquist.
Got a couple more yards than I thought.
He did. 4th down and 2 with the ball placed at the 32-yard line. Menomonie will definitely be going for it here. Same formation. Trying to get the Cats to jump off sides. Snap the football, run it up the middle, and they've got the first down.
Nothing fancy there. It's a little off-tackle run right up the gut, little 24 dive, and they gain 5 and move the chains.
DeAndre Barbie, the other D tackle on the inside there. So 1st and 10 now for Menomonie at the 26-yard line. Taylor Mars, sophomore quarterback, leading the charge. He'll hand it off to the left side this time. And nice gain on 1st down. Again, giving the football to runner Stoll. 5'9" sophomore. Pickup of around almost 5.
It had a bit of a counter look to it. He kind of came back across the grain there and gains 5.
Saw Bo Bjork on that tackle. One of the 2 or 3 guys that were in there.
Bo's done a nice job for this team this year, stepping up. A lot of those linebacker-style kids that played for this squad as a freshman playing varsity football, and Bo's kind of been slotted in there at that Mike linebacker and has done a really nice job.
Have a second between plays. I want to thank today's sponsor, Property Executives, Miss Sarah Jenkins, 612-703-3944 for all of your real estate needs. She has new listings out there. Go check it out. She'd be happy to show you, get you or your friends, family, or neighbors into the new home.
Faking the handoff, looking to throw this time. Batted down and intercepted. No, it's caught by Menomonie. Looked like it was picked off, but Mustang's able to pull it down. I thought we had it.
He had it, and then they took it away from him.
Looks like Charlie Burke, maybe?
Yeah.
On the coverage?
Charlie.
Yeah.
Cats will bring a couple fresh bodies in. On the defensive line, looks like number 55, Jack Larson, and number 62, Nathan Johnston check in at defensive tackle. 6 minutes to go here, first quarter. Menomonie on their opening drive, and they're making a lot of hay up the middle of there. Down near the goal line will be 1st and goal coming up for the Mustangs.
That's 23 on the run there for Menomonie.
Yeah, and he's been active all day long. That's our guy, runner Stoll. So 1st and goal now. Second goal for the Mustangs at the 1-yard line. Handed off up the middle, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. So a 40-yard opening drive here for Menomonie, and they put 6 on the board. They are making some substitutions here, so they're going to at least line up for an extra point kick.
6 minutes and 35 seconds on that opening drive. They're 12-minute quarters, correct?
10-minute
10
quarters.
minutes.
Oh, geez, then it was only 5:35. Excuse me, 4:35. Thank you.
Kick is up and good. We'll make it 7-0 Mustangs. So the River Falls offense will come onto the field for the first time today. They've been really good opening games with touchdowns. Last week, a little bit different. They were kind of looked like to be experimenting a few things, but this season they've been really good on first drives of the game, and hopefully we can do that today and match that touchdown, because the way Menomonie moved the football there, this may end up being a barn burner of a football game.
Resembles the varsity game, how they took the ball, went right down the field, and the other team answered right back as well, and then things kind of got straightened out after that, but it's kind of similar how it started.
Yeah, it looked like Menomonie. I think they punted once last week,
Yes.
and it was pretty late in the game. It was I think we were into the third, fourth quarter before that happened. But yeah, they moved the ball very efficiently in that game Friday night.
Who's 26 for the Wildcats here on the near side?
I think that's John Klecker.
He's got himself a new pair of gloves. Look at that.
Those are sweet gloves. When those guys have the yellow shoes and the yellow gloves and on the pro game, hard to tell if that's not a flag down. I have trouble with that.
Look good, play good.
Right.
That's one of those pair of gloves with the extra stickum on them.
Menomonie's set to kick off. They'll be kicking off with number 84, Isaac Nielsen. He is a 6'1" sophomore. Kick is away. Fielded at the 25-yard line. And he's pulled down at around the 32.
22.
22, Lucas Blair.
We'll see what the Wildcats can muster up here the first drive of the game.
Cats with a little bit different look on the offensive line this week. They're changing some personnel around. I see Griffin Klecker out there. Jack Larson making the start, I believe, at tackle today. Nathan Johnson is the center. Kean O'Keefe. They'll hand it off to Tara Savage. Tara Savage, lots of room out to the 48-yard line.
Boy, he was untouched through the line there. Didn't really get hit till the second layer.
And Austin Stell right on the line as well. And a lot of room for Joe Tarasavage on that first carry of the game.
He got through that first wave. Eyes has got his biggest softball saying, look at the green grass.
Pick up a 16 on first down. First and 10 at the 48. Give it to Tarasavage again. This time he's pulled down from behind, but the surge ahead will get him about a yard.
I don't think they do this in the huddle, but if it was in the backyard, they would have just went same play.
Yeah, let's do that again. Second and 9 for the Cats. Tito Massa will go under center. Josh Jenkins and Joe Tarasavage behind him. Pitch it to Tarasavage on the left side. And Tarasavage going to pick up about 2 or 3 there. It will set up a third down and around 6. Mark the ball at the 48-yard line of Menomonie.
Line to gain is about the 42, I believe.
Massa under center. Fake the handoff. Looking to throw. Gets it out to Bo Bjork, and Bjork is across the first down marker, down across the 40-yard line. They'll mark it just inside the 40-yard line. It'll move the chains for the Cats. First down and 10 coming up.
The fact that they have the medical tape on the down and distance chain is not giving me a lot of confidence right now.
They were out of duct tape.
They were.
Caden Kroll, the receiver on the far side.
They might have took a few inches off of that first down, 10-yard chain.
Hand off to Tarasavage. Tarasavage working through traffic down across the 30-yard line. And that's going to be another first down for River Falls.
Get it close by that ball. They're still working on that down there.
They're fixing it.
I like their ingenuity.
We got first 9 and 8 inches now.
Solving problems out there. So second down of inches. Just shy of the first down. Give it to Tarasavage along the right side. Lots of room. First down and much more. Down to nearly the 15-yard line before he's pulled down. That will move the chains again.
Yeah, the youngsters don't know who MacGyver is, but that is definitely a MacGyver job right there. Some baling wire and some medical tape. You'll fix that.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line. Tarasavage along the left side, fighting through tackles, picking up a couple yards there on first down. Follow Josh Jenkins around the left side. Josh will step off momentarily.
Tara Savage got a few carries at varsity, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah. That's a whole different. You come to this game, and things are probably moving a lot slower for him as far as seeing the holes and things like that. You get to that varsity game speed, a little different than this, I would assume.
Fake the handoff to Joe, looking for Bo. Bo's got it. And Bo's turning the corner. He's got the first down all the way down to around the 2-yard line. Nearly made his way to the end zone. Menomonie tried to pluck that football out of there, and Bo able to kind of turn his back and keep the defender off of it.
Just eluded the tackle. I don't know if that guy thought he was going to go and get the pick six there, but kind of dove in there at it, missed it, then missed the tackle, and Bo did a nice job using his body to shield the tackle and took it down to the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line. This is what I would call Joe Tara Savage territory. They'll pitch it to Joe around the left side, and he's in the end zone for the touchdown. Cats match Menomonie's touchdown drive with one of their own. 7-6 Menomonie right now, and I would guess the Cats will probably go for 2. They've done it all season long. An opportunity to take the lead here.
About a little less than 4 minutes. 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and they put up themselves a tutter.
Both quick strike offenses, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't say either one of them were throwing the football downfield,
Oh.
but just picking up yards in big chunks, methodically moving the football down the field. Give it to Tara Savage up the middle. He's in there. 2 points. 8-7 River Falls. Cats take the lead with 1:41 to go in the first quarter.
Good time to thank our sponsor again of JV Football, Sarah Jenkins. SarahJenkins.com. If you haven't been to her social media page, go check it out. She gives some really cool weekly market updates. And if you're in the market to buy or sell a home or know somebody who is, Sarah would love to help you out. Sarah Jenkins with Property Executives. Thank you, Sarah.
I really like the response there by the Wildcats. Getting scored on pretty quickly, and they just went down the field and said, we're going to do the same thing.
Anything you can do, we can do better.
It's Broadway up here.
The singing is fantastic. Dan, you in?
Nope. Did you bring your tap shoes, Bo?
Nope.
It's up here on the nice, linoleum, hardwood floors up here. You could put on a show.
Lucas Blair set to kick off, and the nice thing there about scoring the first quarter is we still got the wind at our back, but our coverage has got to be a little bit better than the last kickoff.
Shout out to James Thrash. He's tuned in. This is Go Wildcats.
James Thrash was a great receiver in the NFL back in I think it was in the 90s. NFC East player. He played for Philly and probably Washington too, I think. Fielded it around the 12-yard line by Menomonie. And another full head of steam coming through and pulled down at around the 37-yard line. Cats at least keep him on the Menomonie side of the field.
Really nice north-south run there, I guess, in this situation. South-north run there. He just took the ball. He knew it was return middle and put his shoulder down and went straight up the gut without hesitation.
Yeah, running with no fear.
None.
You love to have those kind of guys in the football field. I don't know if we need any more of them in society, but
Right.
on the football field, guys with no fear
You need
are
it.
valuable.
Yeah, you need them in society, too.
You need a few of them for sure.
Leaders.
Pitch it out to the right side, and a lot of room as the Mustangs head down the field. Charlie Burke finally able to pull down, I believe that was number 37 from Menomonie, Jake Hubble.
That was 23.
23 again,
23.
yeah.
My eyeballs are dead on today. Run or stall.
I'm just watching Bo's fine camera work. I'm just watching it on the monitor here. I can see it better.
So a big 1st and 10 play to start the drive. Menomonie down to the Wildcat 34-yard line. Pitch it right side again. And another solid pickup. Still fighting, still on his feet.
2 Wildcats down.
Below it dead.
That was number 12 with the carry.
So 9 was dinged up.
Max Ilminiak.
Back up, though.
Cats will bring a couple fresh guys onto the field.
9 and 29.
Blake Schneider, maybe?
Yep, Blake Schneider and Hilmaniak, and Cats will bring Bo Bjork and Matt Tiffany onto the field to get those guys off the field, let them rest. Max had a look on his showing body language of, I still want to stay in there. Get him over here and let him gather his wits. He'll hand it off to Stahl once again. This time the Cats wrap him up without much of a gain, but he may have enough for the first down. Now he's going to be just shy. Third down and about 1 coming up. Mark the football at the 25-yard line. Needs to get about a half a yard to move the chains.
Who do we got at 87 there?
I think that's Cole Dykes. The way I can see him moving, it looks like Cole Dykes.
Yeah. They like to
He's got a
they
different
like to
number
put Cole in
every
a different number every week.
He's just messing with us.
They'll hand it off this time to number
32 again.
Oh.
That's Charlie Mikesell.
They're going to call him down. So it was at this point of the varsity game last week, and it was 7-7. Well, it's 8-7 here, but I said, a turnover could make the difference and be a momentum changer in the game. And that happened, and the momentum shifted over to Menomonie, never to return to River Falls.
Yeah, we could use a turnover here. Clock's going to wind down on the first quarter, so that'll do it after 1. It's River Falls 8, Menomonie 7. We got an awesome video commercial queued up.
We do. I've got one. Let's go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls. They're over there in Prescott, downtown River Falls, on the campus of the University of Wisconsin. River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat sport, right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. Yeah, there's volleyball Thursday.
And we've got freshman football Thursday.
Freshman football as well. And then senior night on Friday night for varsity football.
Cats welcoming Eau Claire North to Raymer Field.
A lot on the line.
A lot on the line.
A playoff berth.
Cats need to win to guarantee themselves a playoff spot. If Eau Claire North wins, they will have a shot at it, but not a guarantee. They'll need some help.
Mm-hmm.
But the Cats, if they can win Friday night, will clinch themselves a playoff spot. All right, Menomonie inside the 20-yard line, trying to retake the lead. 1st and 10 from the 17. Give us to
23 again.
Stoll up the middle, and he's got 4 or 5. And they'll happily take that 4 or 5 at a crack.
Number 29 back in the game for the Wildcats. A little dinged up a couple plays ago. Is back in there.
Schneider's a tough kid.
Tougher than a $2 steak.
I had some $2 steaks today. They were actually very delicious.
Put a little ketchup on that.
Right up the middle, and that will be just shy of the first down. Thin sliced ribeyes I get.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just beautiful. You put them in between some sourdough and a little cheese in there, and you can make yourself a delicious steak sandwich.
I put those on the grill. My wife gets those cut, about quarter-inch thick.
Mm-hmm.
Throw them on the grill about 90 seconds each side. Just hit them, and then, put some cheese on there. Oh, yeah. How about right now?
3rd and 1, and Menomonie goes up the middle. They're into the end zone.
Falls in. Just got there.
So Menomonie answers, and it is 13-8 Mustangs now.
See if they elect to go for 2 here.
Kind of appears so, doesn't it?
Looks that way. Made some massive personnel changes after they scored the first one, and this time it looks like the offense is staying on the field. Menomonie going for 2. They'll fake the handoff. Looking to throw. Not a lot of room. Throw it into the corner of the end zone. He catches it, but he is...
Oh, it's good. Wow. One-handed got a toe down in the back corner. Referee had to replay that in his mind about 3 times and says, yeah, he's in. Wow.
They'll talk about it
they're
some
gonna
more.
talk
I
about
just
it a
looked
little
at
bit.
that again here.
This is
You can say,
shades of the Vikings game
yeah,
yesterday.
they're going to overturn that.
Yeah,
No
they
good.
did.
They
Wow.
overturned it. Ouch. Ouch.
That's humiliating.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris and I were talking before we went on the air about the Vikings game yesterday. I'm no Vikings fan, but I felt kind of sorry for the Vikings fans after that flag, and they picked that up.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty clear pass interference to me.
Did you see that ball or not?
Yeah, I did.
What were your thoughts?
At the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was pass interference.
Yeah, it was.
They threw the flag for
Yep.
pass interference, and then somehow, miraculously, they said,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah, I thought it was for sure, but they
Yeah,
decided not to.
poor Vikings fan on that, because
It was a big play. Big play, big spot in the game.
it was the game, right?
was the game.
I mean, they would have tied it minimally. Maybe went for 2 and went for the win.
Well, either way, Cats able to keep Menomonie out of the end zone on that 2-point conversion. It is 13-8, and River Falls set to receive the kickoff here with 8:51 to go in the second period, second quarter. Kick is away, fielded by Charlie Burke. Burke looking for some room, and then he's going to be pulled down around the 32-yard line.
Speaking of NFL football, Packers and the Raiders tonight at 7:14 kickoff. The Packer fans out there, or football fans.
Yeah, shortly after we're done here, finish
Yeah.
up with the game, maybe run down and get a Charlie Cat chicken sandwich
Yeah.
and get yourself ready for the Packers-Raiders game this evening.
I have some leftover brats in the fridge. I'm thinking I'm just going to do that.
Yeah.
Little kraut on that, about minute 4 in the microwave on that deal.
We'll get to the crowd in just a second here.
Mm-hmm.
Massa. To Tara Savage. Tara Savage patiently running, looking for room, finding some room, and going forward for a gain of around 9. He'd be just shy of the first down marker. But a great first down run there by Joe Tara Savage.
He's having a lot of success this game running the football.
Yeah, it took a while for the Cats to establish that run last week, but this week coming right out with the run and having a lot of success with it. Massa under center. Tara Savage. Tara Savage up the middle. It's going to be close. Depends on where they spot. I think he might be just shy of the first down on that run. I was walking through Don and Nona Williams Stadium on Friday night, and they serve sauerkraut out in their condiment bar. It was, you walk through there, you noticed it.
Yeah, you sure did.
You're
The
like,
kraut?
they've got sauerkraut here.
I like kraut.
I do too.
Like, I'll just throw like a half a bowl and heat it up a little bit. I'll just eat it.
Yeah.
raw.
Yeah. It's good
so
for you.
Yeah.
How about right now? Just want to run down to the concession stand and see if they got some kraut down there.
3rd and inches,
Whoa,
and
Nelly.
Massa trying to draw him off sides. Looked like they did. And I don't know. I guess I was under the assumption that in high school
Oh, no.
football. And there's your turnover.
But Wildcats get it back. See if they elect to go for it on 4th down here. Punt into the wind.
Cats have not been a team that's shied away from going for it on 4th down, especially if it's under a yard or two.
It's
Yeah,
like about
4th
2
down.
yards,
Yeah,
maybe?
4th down and about 1.5 yards, I'd say, from where they're sitting right now.
Yeah, you might be right.
They feel pretty confident that they can get that.
Yeah. Get those big bodies up front making a hole here for Tara Savage.
Gives to Joe. Joe full steam ahead, and he's got the first down and more out to around the 48-yard line. First down, River Falls.
I think seeing that varsity action has maybe helped his confidence level. Seems to be running really hard tonight.
Yeah, can't hurt. I actually thought he looked pretty good in the varsity. game
That's
as
what I
well.
thought, too. That's what I'm saying. You know, you're young. You get a few carries, and your confidence does build, right? You're like, hey, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't that hard. And you start getting better.
Gives to Joe up the middle,
Again.
making room and just following those blockers through, and a gain of about 8 there on first down.
Right on cue. Talk the kid up, and he throws down a 9 spot on us.
He's been incredibly, incredibly effective today, and he's been that way pretty much all season. He's been pretty tough to stop at the JV level.
It's like Helminiak checked in for him.
Yep. I'll give Joe a little break. Got Josh Jenkins at fullback and Max Helminiak at tailback. Massa to Helminiak. Helminiak plows ahead for about a yard.
He's going to be maybe 6 inches short, or maybe he's got it. He's really close.
The official on this side turned around and looked at the stick, which I don't know about, but that's what he did. They're going to mark it just short. The other guy spotted the ball, so I guess we're good. But third down and about 1.
I'm looking at the stick. It is just about on the 42, and it's about right where the ball is. Surprised they don't check that, but whatever. It's close.
Yeah. Give to Joe Tarasavich, and Joe is got first down yardage and more down to the 33-yard line, 34. That'll move the chains once again. And yeah, last week, a lot of passing, and the Cats really had a hard time kind of getting the offense going. But this week, right out of the gate, establishing that run, they've passed off of it a few times to the fullbacks, but it's pretty much been the Joe Tarasavich show today. Massa pitches at Joe Tarasavich, left side this time. Lots of room. Stiff arm on his way, turning on the Jets, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown, River Falls. Joe Tarasavich running it along the left side off tackle. We've got a flag down, though. And
Little
it's
Face
laundry.
mask.
Little laundry.
Face mask, boys. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to find the ref. I think it was a face mask on Menomonie. Thought Tarasavich's head jerked back.
Yep. Bo's on it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Atta baby.
You hate to see that flag kind of behind a touchdown run because you're like, oh, there's the holding.
Yep, what do we do?
Yep, but face mask on Menomonie. The play stands. 14-13, River Falls, 4:30 to go. Second quarter, Cats will be going for 2 here to try to go up by 3.
Yeah, Tarasavich racking up some yards. I mean, Mr. Jenkins has that down there when he's got his calculator out.
Yeah, we're at 111, 15 carries.
That's
15
outstanding.
carries for 11. 111.
That's a nice quarter and a half.
Gives to Tarasavich up the middle, and he's in there for 2. 16-13, River Falls with 4:30 to go in the second quarter.
Tarasavich working on his highlight reel tonight. My goodness.
Yeah, you can just run it.
Run
Just
it.
about every
Yeah,
play.
Let's go watch this game.
Click on the huddle, and here you go.
Something to be said for him running really hard, running well, but also that offensive line is doing a really nice job opening holes for him. It's not every play, but there's a lot of plays when he's getting 7, 8 yards at a crack.
Yep. A lot of solid young gentlemen down there playing line for the Cats today. We got 62 Nathan Johnston. We got Griffin Klecker, number 63, number 66 Kean O'Keefe, number 71 Austin Stelright, and number 55 Jack Larson slotted in there today at tackle.
Hey, if you're wondering what the value of your house is, you've lived in your house for 9 years, you wonder what's happening in property values in River Falls, call Sarah Jenkins. She'd love to do a market analysis for you to let you know what's happening in your price range and kind of get you dialed in and let you know what you have. 612-703-3944. Sarah Jenkins with Property Executives Realty.
New listing on 8th Street for Sarah. Saw that on the Facebook stories today.
Yeah.
So Lucas Blair set to kick off. This one's going to be into the wind.
Grandma Larson, Stephanie Larson's tuned in.
Cool. This is a short, squibby-looking kick, and Menomonie's just going to lay on that one at the 42-yard line. I think Lucas kicked over the top of that one.
That was a non-squib squib kick.
Yeah, kind of onside-y looking.
Hey, Bo, wasn't it in your freshman game where the guy had a 1-yard kickoff last week?
It was, yes. Menomonie had a 1-yard kickoff.
He about whiffed that thing.
Yep.
Just caught the side of his foot and it went straight left.
It kind of went up about 5 yards and started kind of curling back. Yep. He kicked it to the 41.
Not many 1-yard kickoffs, but we saw one there.
He did.
All right, Menomonie's offense back on the field. 4.5 minutes to go. Second quarter. Both teams have been perfect offensively, scoring touchdowns on both drives. And Menomonie with a good start here, going through tackles. Matt Tiffany trying to chase him down. He finally does. But Menomonie with a big gain on first down, and they'll mark that football inside the 20, 1st and 10 for Menomonie.
Good effort there by Matt Tiffany. That's a touchdown-saving effort there.
Yeah, it looked like the Cats had him stopped for about a 3 or 4 yard gain, and then all of a sudden he just went through the arm tackles and turned on the Jets. They actually marked that football to 21, so just outside the 20-yard line. This time they'll go to number 12. Bo Bjork making the tackle. Flag coming in there. We'll see what that is.
That's in the area of holding.
It is.
Forster thinks it's holding.
That was a nice throw. He threw that from 20 yards back. Jugs Gun had that one at 54 miles an hour out of his hand. It is holding.
Holding on Menomonie, so that'll back him up 10 yards. Hey, speaking of speed, another thing we were talking about before the game, you like to say, Kevin, speed never takes a day off.
No.
Miami Dolphins, they showed today the 7 fastest. Basically, they clock players as they're running in these NFL games. The 7 fastest speeds recorded in the NFL this year were all 7 Miami Dolphins. Well, there's 7 Miami Dolphin players. I think 3 of them were Tyreek Hill, 3 of them were Devin Achane, and then 1 of them was Raheem Mostert. But speed on one team is just remarkable.
It bodes well for Miami.
All right. Menomonie's first and long. Cat's able to stretch that one out and pull it down. Short gain there. Pickup of maybe 4.
29 and 25, and I think 55 in on the tackle.
That's Bo Bjork, Jack Larson, and Schneider. But we were talking about the big line that Tara Savage has got right now. Devin Achane yesterday, 11 carries for 151 yards. That's a pretty good day in professional football.
It's not bad.
It's almost Tara Savage numbers.
Second down and 17 for Menomonie.
Going for it
Throwing
all.
it downfield. He's got a man wide open. Tiffany gets the hand up, and it'll be incomplete.
Tiffany ran right with him there, got his hand up, hit him in the back of the head. Good defense.
3rd down and 17. I don't know if Matt saw the football,
No, he
but
didn't.
Got the hand up and was able to knock it away and really didn't make any kind of contact with the receiver.
Got a little lucky.
All's well who ends well. That ends well.
He closed on that. That receiver had a couple yards on him, and he closed on the deal and then broke it up.
3rd and 17 now for Menomonie.
Pitch left.
You called it, Bo. Coming around the left side.
String it out.
Felix Wahlquist able to string it out, and the Cats able to clean up. Not much there on 3rd down. So 4th down coming up, and where they're at, they're definitely going to be going for it.
So how long before we get a football with a chip in it so we know where they're at on the field? And you can get rid of these 10-foot chains you picked up at Ace Hardware on the way down here.
With duct tape on them.
Yeah. It just seems like it's definitely possible.
Looking to throw. Cats chasing him down from behind, but he turns on the Jets before he's pushed out of bounds, and that'll do it. So the Cats' defense stands up there at the end of the second quarter, keeps Menomonie off the scoreboard, and Cats' offense will come out of the field here with all 3 timeouts, 2:20 to go. Long field to play on here. We're going to spot this at about the 25-yard line, but nice job there just keeping Menomonie off the scoreboard there to end the quarter.
Nice hold. Somebody find the clap emojis. It held them on 4 downs, turnover on downs, clap, clap, clap. Good defense there.
Yeah. First time today either of these offenses have been stopped. So 1st and 10 now for the Cats at their own 21. Massa will go under center. They'll fake the handoff. Massa looking to throw. Gets it out to Bjork, but it goes through his fingers. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up.
Pretty good pass. Got right on him. I think maybe he tried to run before he caught it, some would argue.
Maybe he just needs to borrow John Klecker's gloves.
I think if you put the yellow, if you put Clucker's standing there, I would get over there and get on some of those because they look really sticky. He's right in front of us, number 26. You can see him. He's keeping him warm right now.
2nd and 10 now. Clock stop. 2:16 to go. Kick it out. And nice job, Terry Savage, making the cut, getting out to the 40-yard line. That will move the chains.
Stop the clock quick, briefly.
Yep. Cats will get a chance to reset as they move the chains.
Yeah, I'm enamored by those gloves Clucker has on, number 26, right in front of us. Either those are those really sticky football gloves, or he's got to do the dishes after the game. One of the two. They still make those gloves.
They do. They do. 1st and 10 out to the 40. Fake the handoff. Massa looking to throw. He's got Burke deep.
Had him.
Burke had turned and kind of zigged when Massa thought he was going to zag. He had to turn around again to make a play on the football and just didn't have enough time. 2nd and 10 coming up now, 1:47 to go. Second quarter. Cats leading at 16-13. Both teams scored on their first 2 drives. Cats were able to keep Menomonie off the board in their 3rd drive here, trying to get a chance here to put some points up before the half expires. River Falls will get the football first to start the second half. Kick it out to Tara Savage. Tara Savage, lots of room, and it'll be a pickup of around 7. We'll see if they call a timeout. They have all of them.
Tara Savage has had a nice fall here on JV, but this has to be one of his better games, no?
I would say so, but they certainly have not shied away from giving him the ball. A lot of it, if he's had the opportunities, he's done well with them. Hasn't had a lot. I mean, obviously every running back's going to have some runs where you don't get a ton of yards, but Tara Savage definitely has a big average.
Oh, we got a flag down. I think you're going to have a hold back there in the backfield. Guy was closing in on.
I don't know what the penalty is for because he turned around and basically threw the guy on the ground. There was not a hold. The guy was looking right at him. I mean, are they going to get him for a block in the back? I mean, I don't. It was a hard block. I mean,
we're going to find out. It's a personal foul
to the head.
To the head.
I didn't.
So
I didn't
he hit the guy above the shoulder pads. Yeah, personal foul.
It's a hard hit.
Is that 15?
Yeah. Yeah, last week was Referee Appreciation Week. This week's not, so we can go ahead and unleash the dogs again.
It would be fun to have, when you watch the NFL broadcast and you can talk to the old referee or the former referees and they can tell you, what the call is. That was a physical play.
Uh-huh.
The play was still going on. The guy, his job is to block him, and that's what he did. The other guy went down hard. I mean, it was a hard hit, but it wasn't blinds. It was a guy putting another guy on his back. That's his job. And as a coach, that's one where you go, don't worry about it.
Right. And underlying all of it, there is an emphasis on safety, right? I mean, these guys are going to those seminars, and so.
Well, at some level, though, we're playing football.
Right. Yes.
I mean, if it was a blindside hit or hit from behind or something like that, I get it. But it was face to face, one guy getting thrown on the ground, and that's his job to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing doing there on 3rd down, and it looks like we're going to just let this clock roll down to 0.
Out of bounds. One more play.
So 4th down.
Oh, they're going
At
to
least
wind it.
Start the clock, yeah. It looked like he went down before he got out of bounds to me. But
No, maybe we can
they'll
call
call
timeout.
timeout.
Make him run a play.
Riverfall's calling timeout.
Well, maybe the Cats want to take a fourth down.
Huh.
Take a shot here.
We got a 25-second commercial to fill in. Let's hit it.
Going to dinner with a friend and need to split the bill? Zelle is a fast, safe, and easy way to send money right from your phone to friends and family. Zelle is accessible through our online and mobile banking app. To learn more, visit our website at fnbrf.com/Zelle.
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls. Hey, Bo, I do need to know what color was your tux when you accepted that Academy Award for
I had a
that?
black tux. You always got to go black,
Just
don't you? It's
black?
classic.
Yeah, I think so. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best part of that commercial was the buffalo chicken sandwich. It was pretty good. That wrap was pretty dang good.
Well, now we know what Bo earned that day.
Yep.
Didn't have to cut him a check, just get him a sandwich.
Just give me a buffalo chicken wrap and we'll be good.
Eat the prop.
All right.
It was good.
Fourth down and 19 here. 3 seconds to go. This, unless there's a defensive penalty, will be the last play of the game or of the half. We'll give it to Tara Savage up the middle, and he's going to go down, and that'll do it.
That will do it.
So at the end of the first half, it is River Falls 16, Menomonie 13. A game in which both offenses looked pretty impressive. Cats able to come up with a stop there on Menomonie, and then the clock came up with a stop on the Cats there at the end of the half. So we'll go to the halftime with River Falls leading it by 3.
This halftime is going to be about 20 minutes shorter than the varsity halftime. That was long.
It was long, and then the state of the game made it feel a lot longer than it was, too.
It was painfully long.
It was a 5-minute halftime for these JV games, so it's pretty quick. You go over to the end zone, you have a little talk, you regroup, and get set for the second half.
Let's do this. I'm going to play one public service announcement, and then you're going to come back with some stats. How about that?
Good.
Hi, I'm Kevin Westhouse, your utility director. I'm here today to talk to you about WNTF. What not to flush. Because wipes clog pipes. Many of these items say flushable right on the container. Don't let that confuse you. So-called flushable products like these, in this container, in this cute container, in this beautiful 3-pack, you start flushing these down your toilet, you will get what is called a worldwide phenomenon, a fatberg. Fatbergs clog pipes. Other things you shouldn't be flushing down your toilet: fruit peelings, bleach, feminine products, oil or any oily substances, pills, partner products, cotton balls, and of course, Goldie the goldfish. All this talk about toilets and sewers has suddenly given me a bit of a nervous tummy. Remember, wipes clog pipes. Toilet paper only, please. So remember, wipes clog pipes, toilet paper only, please.
Now those are some acting skills.
That was about 2 takes. That was almost like a Saturday Night Live skit.
That was some chops right there. All right, let's go through some stats here, courtesy of the statistician magician Dan Jenkins. We got Joe Tara Savage, 20 carries, 139 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he had both the extra point attempts as well. Mex Elminiak, 1 carry for 1 yard. Bo Bjork, 2 catches, 21 yards. Tino Massa, 2 for 4 for 21 yards passing. Cats with 161 total yards of offense, 6 first downs. There was 15 yards of penalties on River Falls in the first half offensively. Let's take a look at the defensive stats. Look at the tackles here. Felix Wahlquist with 1, Berger Bernard with 1, Blake Schneider with 2, Josh Jenkins 1, Matt Tiffany with 3 plus a pass defense, Ryder Ergens with 1, Ty Hastings 1, Rico Alvarez 1, Bo Bjork with 3, Jack Larson 1, Charlie Burke 4, Brady Stavanoa 3, John Klecker 1, and Cole Dykes with 1. 141 total yards for Menomonie, 6 first downs, and they had 10 yards of offensive penalties in the first half. So both teams kind of come out establishing the run. Menomonie didn't throw it very much. We didn't throw it very much. Both teams obviously bread and butter the power run game, and both teams ran it very efficiently there in the first half.
So, Dan, I need to know more about your house redo you're doing over there on 2nd Street. I have your wife's promotion up here. So talk to us a little bit about what you got going on there.
So it's a really interesting house. We're kind of learning more about it every day.
Yeah, everybody drives by and they go, what is going on? Let's
Yeah.
talk to Dan here and let us tell us.
So when we bought it, the MLS said it was built in 1934, but it shows up on the 1880 map of River Falls, and then the 1883 fire insurance map with the addition of the house on there. So we actually think the house possibly, we're having some title work done on it right now, but house actually is in the original block of the first development in River Falls.
That's cool.
Possibly as old as the 1860s. But yeah, so total gut job.
So it's not the original wiring then, because there was no wiring in 1860.
Yeah, it was all knob and tube from probably the
Early 1900s.
Early 1900s, yep. And but that's all been ripped out, and we just drywall's been done last week. So
you're getting closer.
We're getting real close, yeah.
So is this a primary residence then? Is this a business location? What are you doing down there?
It's gonna be Sarah's office.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and Jenkins Property Management as well.
Sure. Well, there you go. So Sarah, you can get the inside scoop. Call Sarah at 612-703-3944. She is one of those realtors in town who's committed to her craft. She knows what's going on. She's a pro. She'll really help you in your buying and selling of real estate in River Falls. SarahJenkins.com.
When I was in there, they had the spray foam in there. Man, that thing's going to be warm.
Yeah, it's a very tight house.
Going to be cozy. Get the fireplace in?
Not yet.
Spot for a fireplace in the office. Going to be a good set of digs.
Yep.
Cats going to take the kickoff here to open the second half. And hopefully they can do what they were doing in the first half, which is running the football at the Mustangs pretty much at will. Charlie Burke, Blake Schneider deep. Luke Blair back there as well.
Yeah, if you're liking the broadcast today, go ahead and fall down on the like button.
Schneider scoops it up, working his way through traffic, and he's going to be pulled down around the 31 or 32-yard line. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there on who was going to field that one. Blake came in from behind and fielded it on the bounce. Cats offense set to get rolling here. Massa under center, Bjork, and Tara Savage behind him. Gives it Tara Savage. Tara Savage kind of ducked his way through the first couple yards, and then a burst of speed gets him out near the first down marker. Going to be just shy, a gain of around 9 there on first down. Cats looking to come right back and continue hitting Menomonie with the power run game. Massa kicks it out to Tara Savage on the right side this time. Tara Savage working through traffic out to near midfield football comes loose, but it looks like the Cats have it.
It's like they're saying he was down, maybe? Back ref is coming in saying he's down.
Okay. Either way, River Falls football, but Joe looks to be a little shaken up there. Trainer will come onto the field. And this game has pretty much been all Joe, so this is not something you really want to see, not just for this game, but it's a young man with a lot of promise. Yeah. He looks to be popping up under his own power.
He lost a little breath or hit the midsection there?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Looks like he's
either
adjusting
that
some
or
things.
that or he's holding his wrist.
As I like to say, hit right in the nether regions.
You know, back in our day, we used to wear a cup, and I don't think most of these guys wear them anymore.
They don't.
Yeah.
I was quizzing Josh about that the other day.
I don't think anybody wears them anymore.
You can't run in a cup.
Well, I didn't have to run.
Oh, okay.
They give it to Hillmaniak, and Max is pulled down quickly. Going to be a short loss. 2nd and 11 coming up now for River Falls. 8:50 to go here, third quarter, early stages.
Tara Savage is running back into the game. Well, that's a good sign.
Caden Kroll comes off. Zach Faulkner is checked in as well. Charlie Burke will be lined up on the right side now. Looks like everybody's set up to Tino's liking.
Play
Fake
action.
the handoff. Looking for Charlie Burke. Burke wide open. Catches it. And he is out of bounds just inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice play action there. Had the defense bid on that a little bit, and then a receiver got in behind the defense, and real nice pass, real nice catch.
Yeah, Charlie found himself out in space all by himself. And again, the way the Cats have been running the football, it opens up that pass game. And Menomonie trying to find an answer for Joe Tarasavage, trying to cheat a few guys up, and that left the backside of the defense open for Charlie Burke. They'll hand it off to Joe up the middle again. Joe, nice gain, pickup of around. That's going to be close to 10 yards. I think it is 10 yards. Nope, just shy. Pickup of 8 on first down.
Chunk plays. Got a couple of them here on this series.
Yeah, if you're picking up 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, we call that on time. Easy to get first downs, and you can run the football like that.
Mix in a 25-yard pass or two, and next thing you know, you're in business.
Tarasavage left side this time. Nice stiff arm. Still moving, still chugging those feet, and he is going to be, I think he's got the first down. See where they spot it.
That was all Tarasavage there. Boy, he worked hard. He had 3 guys draped on him, and
just kept those legs moving.
he did.
Got to give a special shout out to Joe's mom, Katie Tarasavage, who provides some just incredible photography of these boys. You'll see her strolling the sidelines. I think she's out there tonight, but she's out there every Friday night just taking some great pictures. Molly Bevan down there as well. This is Tarasavage left side. Tarasavage first down and more down inside the 10-yard line.
Great run there, Chris, but also some great blocks upfield by the Wildcats, sealing that so he could get to the outside.
Yep, Cats, again, we've talked about it. Nate Johnston, Griffin Klecker, Austin Starright, Jack Larson, and Kean O'Keefe down there. And they are making some hay on that offensive line.
Yeah, they caved that right in and allowed him to get to the outside. And then it was off to the races.
So first and goal from the 8-yard line. Massa back under center. Max Hillmaniak checks in. Josh Jenkins, the fullback. Give it to Hillmaniak. Hillmaniak, he's surging ahead, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Give Tarasavage a break. They bring in Max Hillmaniak. Needed 8, got all of it. And it is 22-13, River Falls.
Nice mix of plays, nice mix of backs, throwing a little passing, and a nice drive to open it up here in Q3.
Cats going for 2 here, looking to take the lead by 11. They're already up by 2 possessions right now, up by 9. Tara Savage checks right back in. Jenkins, the fullback. Fake the handoff. Tino puts the football on the ground and was switching hands after the fake handoff and kind of just mishandled it. Either way, Cats do have a 2-possession lead right now, 22-13, 6:28 to go, third quarter. They were able to stop Menomonie on that last drive. Be nice to pick up another defensive stop here.
Welcome aboard, Craig Finstad. He likes what he sees.
So I was saying before, we've got Katie Tara Savage down there taking pictures. We've got Molly Bevan down there taking pictures, and then you've got this River Falls Sports YouTube channel. These kids are going to be able to go back for years and years and be able to remember their high school days. And some of these photographs that these ladies are taking, I mean, it's professional. I mean, it is some incredible just memories that everyone is creating for these kids. And it's going to be – they're going to have treasures that a lot of people won't get. So,
another one too, Dave Schneider.
Yeah, Dave Schneider's been taking pictures of the JV games as well, but he's been down on the field. And, the Schneider family has done an awesome job. Jamie has helped out a lot with making sure that these guys got food when they get on the bus. So just a lot of people doing a lot of good work to help this program out. Blair kicking off. This one gets a good bounce, fielded at the 20-yard line by the Mustangs. And again, full head of steam out to near midfield before he's pulled down by Carter Serene. Menomonie's been real good on the kick returns today.
Sure have been. Lots of holes opened up for them.
We've thrown a couple different styles of kickoffs at them, too, and it doesn't seem to matter. 1st and 10 here for Menomonie at their own 47-yard line. So another good spot to start a drive. They've had great starting field position all day long. Menomonie hands it off to the fullback, and he's making his way down the sideline before he's pulled down at around the 30-yard line. So Menomonie with a quick hitter run that time, and it produces a nice chunk there. 1st and 10 down to the 24-yard line, 34-yard line. Stein, they'll hand it off to the tailback, and he's picking up big chunks as well before he's pulled down.
Menomonie must see something they like on that left side. That's the 3rd time in a row they ran right in that same hole.
Cats moving some different personnel around out there as well. A couple different guys out on the field that haven't been on the field yet today. Again, at this JV level, we're trying to develop a lot of different players, so moving some guys in and out. Give it to Stoll once again, left side. And Stoll picking up another good chunk, and that will move the chains. It was 2nd and 4. Cats will bring some more new personnel into the game. Riley Andrus will come in. Carson Flanagan comes in.
That wasn't the exact same play 4 times in a row, but similar. 2 ran up the middle, 2 maybe were a little wider hole. But
Brody Ruck checking in as well. Mustangs.
How about 5 times in a row?
Right. They like it. And the thing is, we talk about mixing things up and getting a little creative with their play calling. It really comes down to execution. And if you've got a couple of bread and butter players that you can execute and pick up 4 or 5 yards at a clip, that's all you really need.
Stick with what's working.
Nice defensive stop there for River Falls. 2nd down and 8. They'll run it up the middle, and a nice spin move, and he's going to be into the end zone.
32 on the carry.
Charlie Mikesell.
Yeah, he kind of ran into the back of his offensive line. Maybe a blue shirt got a hand on him. He spun off of that and then just galloped right on in.
Yeah, it looked like we were going to have him tied up there, but just a quick spin move and then a lot of green in front of him. Runs into the end zone on the left side for an easy touchdown.
Somebody hit the Control B spin button there, and boom, in he goes.
So Menomonie closes the gap to 22-19. And they're going to be going for 2 here. Taylor Mars from the shotgun. Mars looking to throw, and he's got it. It's number 16, Oliver Schink, for the deuce on the quick slant, and it is 22-21 River Falls.
Real nice timing on that crossing route there. It's just timing play, comes off the line 2 steps, cuts a little slant pattern, and it was on him.
And again, a real big body there, big target to throw the football to, and kind of pitch and catch, easy play for the deuce. So 4:19 to go here, third quarter. River Falls with another offensive opportunity. They've scored every time they've had the ball other than the end of the first half. So they've done a nice job offensively. Menomonie has scored every time but one drive. Both teams been able to do pretty much what they want offensively today. Coming up on the River Falls Sports YouTube channel on Thursday night, right here, Bo and Jeff with freshman football against Eau Claire North. And then later on Thursday evening, we've got volleyball, I believe the regular season finale. Cats over in Menomonie. And then Friday night at Raymer Field, River Falls regular season finale facing Eau Claire North with a playoff spot on the line.
Senior night, Friday night. Should be a dandy.
Menomonie set to kick. Kick is away. It's a dribbler. And who's got the football? Is that Hilmaniak?
Felix.
Felix Wahlquist will bring it up to the 42-yard line. Cats with some pretty good field position on this one.
Real good field position here. Up by just one with 4:11 to go in the third quarter. This is a dandy.
Yeah. Certainly, I would say an offensive masterpiece. So far, anyway. Cats have been running the ball very effectively with Joe Tarasavich, and then Max Hilmaniak stepped in to cap off that last drive with an 8-yard touchdown run. They'll hand it off to Tarasavich, right side. Joe Tarasavich into the green and on his way down the sideline. They'll finally pull him down from behind at around the 22, 23-yard line. But Joe Tarasavich got outside, turned on the afterburners, and that will place the ball deep in Menomonie territory. We'll move the chains once again.
He was picking him up and laying him down for almost 30 yards. 35 at that.
That puts him over 200.
Over 2 bills for Tarasavich.
Not even to the end of the third quarter yet.
2.5 quarters.
Masso.
That's a nice game.
Jenkins and Tarasavich behind him. They'll kick it to Tarasavich left side this time. Following Jenkins through. Nice block by Josh. And that should be another first down.
Another 10.5 yards for Tarasavich.
Just a real patient run that time. Joe just got in the hip pocket of Josh Jenkins and let Josh lead the way down the field. 1st and 10. River Falls at the 13-yard line.
That's fun to watch that when you get in behind the block like that and just get your hand and work off his back pocket like you said. And, the bigs are just working hard and they're, causing the nice screen there and block. And, boy, he springs them for 11 yards. Real nice.
Give it to Joe up the middle. Lots of room. And spinning his way near the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, River Falls. And that was about as efficient as you can run a drive right there.
Holy
Cats
buckets.
just taking it to them on that drive. It's 28-21, River Falls.
Cripes all Friday. That was nice.
Took about a minute.
Making it look easy.
There's only 3 plays.
Bo Bjork checking in for River Falls here. Cats going for 2, and the way this game's going, these 2-point conversions are probably going to decide the football game.
Yeah, going to need to get this one here.
I'm not sure 30's going to do it.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so either, but these 2-point conversions are going to be the
big.
difference. Fake
Play
to Joe.
action.
Tino's looking. Throwing gets Jenkins, but Jenkins not able to pull it in, and he wasn't in the end zone anyway. Menomonie looked to be anticipating that play. That's kind of River Falls' bread and butter pass play. And it's a good spot to run it. We've had a lot of success running that play on 2-point conversions, but now the lead just 7 points. And like I said, this is the way both these offenses are running the football up and down the field. This game is probably going to come down to 2-point conversions. Just like the overtime process in college football. It makes it real interesting. But, hey, boys can come out here, get a stop defensively. We've done it already once today. That could swing this game as well.
Welcome aboard, Lincoln Tremaine. Glad to have you.
Picture still looking good over there, Kevin?
Tight.
Not too dark?
It's pretty good, yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It is. Just the way that field lights up.
Yep. That low sun hitting the siding on the homes behind you there.
Man, it's
that little yellow hue to it.
It's vivid.
Kick by Lucas Blair. Scooped up at the 30-yard line, and this time the Cats wrap him up, pull him down at around the 34.
3 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Wildcats up by 7.
Who'd you have in the tackle there, Dan?
Bo Bjork.
Bo Bjork. He's stacking them up today.
Oh, you guys call his name a lot.
You got some eyes over here. I don't know, man. You can really see that stuff.
That's why he takes stats, and I don't.
Yep, I like it.
I just got some new contacts last week.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We're all good.
One eye vision really goes in close, and one eye's back.
In Bo, when I watch the monitor here and I watch your shots, I can actually see the numbers better than looking through this double pane window. Next time, someone's got to bring the Windex because this thing is getting goomed up.
Menomonie to the right side. Bergen Bernard there. Wraps him up, puts a stop to it.
You know, if you take this one out, it's a lot easier to
Yeah.
see. This one's the really dirty one.
I think we need to throw a work order in with Mr. David Crale.
Get some window washers on
Get
here.
window washers up here in the booth between now and next spring.
Bergen hobbles off the field. Pickup of around 5 there in first down. They'll hit him on the quick hitter again. Tiffany able to pull him down, but it'll be first down yardage, gain of around 12 there on 2nd and 5. And that quick hitter to the fullback has been very, very effective for Menomonie. Cats have caught up to the tailback a few times, but it seems like every time Menomonie runs that quick one to the fullback, it's been for big yards. They'll do it again. And again, Cats get him wrapped up, but he surges forward for a gain of 5 or 6.
Just a rugby pile surge there.
Yep. And River Falls, you know, we've been very, very solid. Offensive line has done a fantastic job for Joe Tarasavage running behind it today, but this Menomonie O-line, they got some big fellas up there too, and they're moving guys as well. Both teams very, very successful running the football today. I'll give it to Stahl this time. Stahl working his way through traffic, and he's got the first down.
Yeah, I like how you said that, working his way through traffic. I thought they might have him stop for no gain, and he was just slicing and dicing, and through he went.
Yeah, neither the feature running backs for these teams, you're going to pull them down with arm tackles. You're going to have to get body on body to get either one of these guys stopped because they run hard. Give it to Stahl again. And Stahl battling his way down across the 25-yard line. That'll be close to a first down.
I saw Rico Alboraz kind of grabbing his ankles there.
Number 14 on the tackle as well.
That's Brecken French. He's going to be just shy of the first down. Second down and about a foot here for Menomonie.
Yeah, I'm with you. These backs on both teams are just running past guys. A lot of whoop, 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 whoop. What's that?
Mustangs put 2 fullbacks in the backfield, too. They're just lining up and just pushing you. Nothing fancy. We're just going to put our guys against your guys and see what we can do.
And bounces it.
And that time, Bo Bjork, got the penetration, got a hold of him, but he just bounced it outside, and another big pickup there. It'll be a 1st and goal now for Menomonie.
That's exactly what you were just talking about. I mean, you get the body on them, but you got to wrap.
Yep.
These guys are strong. They bounce off the pile, and then they get into a little green grass, and off to the races they go.
1st and goal from the 8-yard line here for Menomonie.
And that's going to do it for quarter number 3.
So they'll make the long march down to the other side of the field. As we go from the 3rd quarter to the 4th. River Falls leading at 28-21, but Menomonie knock it on the door.
Let's go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls, as we head to the 4th quarter.
First National Bank of River Falls is a proud sponsor of River Falls High School. We've been sponsoring River Falls High School athletics for over 50 years. We're proud to support area students, student athletes, and educators within our schools. Together, we are building a better community, one child at a time.
Thank you, Jeff Johnson and crew down at the First National Bank of River Falls over there in Prescott. They're downtown River Falls on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls. And we also want to thank our JV and freshman football sponsor, Sarah Jenkins with Property Executives Realty. She's a pro. If you need to get your house sold, or you're a buyer, or have friends who are buyers or sellers, make sure you contact Sarah Jenkins with Property Executives Realty. SarahJenkins.com.
Well, this game is really kind of shaking out to be like a heavyweight boxing match. Both teams just kind of trading blows and going at each other, and this one's probably going to come down to a decision here. I really do think it's going to come down to 2-point conversions. They'll give it to the fullback again on that quick hitter, and boy, Menomonie just pushing guys into the end zone. Going to be just short there. They'll set it up 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Mark it around the 3, I guess. But I don't think Menomonie has run another formation than this the entire game. And they just running at you in waves. And Stahl is going to be just shy of the end zone. They'll mark it at the 1-yard line. So 3rd and goal from the 1 coming up here for Menomonie. Clock rolling, 9:17 to go. Cats leading by 7.
I think the only one time they did that was they had receivers split outside and they ran that slant on the 2-point conversion.
The 2-point
I think that was it.
That's it, yeah.
I think that was the only time.
Mustangs from the 1. Give it to Stahl, and he's into the end zone. So that'll trim the lead to just 1 at 28-27. We'll see if Menomonie elects to kick here or go for the 2. And they're going to go for 2. They did successfully kick it through earlier in the game. Thought maybe they'd go for the tie, but they are going to try to take the lead and put some pressure on the Wildcat offense.
Big play here.
2-point conversion.
On the conversion.
Menomonie down by 1 early stages, 4th quarter. Mustangs hand it off to Stahl. Stahl working his way in, and he is into the end zone for the 2. And that will give the Mustangs the lead. They haven't led the game since early on, and now leading by 2, or by 1.
To the approval of the Menomonie fans who made the trip. You can hear them down here in the stands area.
Yeah, pretty good crowd. You know, this Menomonie program has been a really good one for decades, and they travel. They got a lot of people wanting to come watch, and they're watching the future of their program right now. And it's a pretty nice drive too. We talk about the sun, hitting this field. You drive that Highway 29 between here and Menomonie. You're driving through those valleys, and the sun's hitting those trees with the golden and orange leaves. It's a beautiful drive.
It's pretty. I did notice the leaves are turning a lot slower this year. If you look at the side hill up here,
Yep.
It's pretty green yet, isn't it?
That sure is.
Well, it was summer a week ago. It felt like it.
There's that.
But the other thing I think we had that wind last week, and a lot of the leaves that had turned are on the ground. Yeah. All right, Menomonie leading 29-28, 8:52 to go here, fourth quarter. Charlie Burke and Joe Tarasavich, I believe, are deep. Picked up by Brecken French. And French is going to be taken down at around the 38-yard line. That was Ryder Erkins back there with Charlie Burke.
How about an 8-minute drive here and then just punch it in?
That'd be real good, but we have moved the ball with such effectiveness. I mean, we've been picking up these 60, 70-yard chunks here in 3-4 minutes. I don't think anybody's going to turn down a touchdown however you get it. 1st and 10 for River Falls, their own 38. They hand it off to Tarasavich, and this time Tarasavich is wrapped up and pulled down after not much. That Menomonie sideline is fired up.
They're all jacked up in a case of Mountain Dew over there. And a 1-point lead.
Gain of 1 there in first down. Massa gets the play, heads back over to the huddle.
Not many of those runs for Tarasavich today that were less than 5.
Yep, today they've been big chunks.
Good enough color there still, Kevin?
Yeah,
maybe
the next play. We'll pop it down once just to see where we're at. A little bit of shade.
Kick to Tarasavich, left side this time. He works his way past one tackler, able to fall forward for a gain of about 4, maybe 5.
Try it.
We'll set up a 3rd down and
that's good.
5. Yeah, we got
that
that shadow from.
Yeah,
the shadow's
I think once we get out of that shadow, I think
Yeah.
you're going to be real good.
Yeah, that's good there. Is it yelling at you at all or not?
No, it hasn't been saying anything
Okay,
yet, but
okay.
just the shadow's kind of throwing me off.
Right, it's dark and light at the same time. Get out of
All
that
right,
shadow.
3rd down and 6, we're going to call it.
Oh, whistle and a timeout by Menomonie. Saw something they did not like.
Well, I think the Mustangs are looking at this going, we get a stop here. Maybe we can come up with that knockout blow.
I'm not sure you can punt the ball.
I was going to say, we got 5 yards to get for 2 downs to get 5 yards. We should be okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure in this contest you can punt the ball away.
Yeah, not the way it's been going with both teams. Again, just back and forth like a tennis match today.
And I'm not, it's just because I'm not a superstitious guy, I'm going to say it. There hasn't been a turnover today, has there?
There hasn't.
So we talked about that too. In these types of games, sometimes they're decided by those turnovers and momentum and whatnot. And both teams have done a real nice job hanging on to the football today.
There hasn't been a lot of fanciness out of either team. It's been pretty much bread and butter. We're gonna hit you with the body blow, and we'll come back and punch you back. It's been pretty vanilla, but very, very effective.
And they mix in a couple passes here or there, which have also been really effective.
Yep.
How about here, a little naked boot? What do you think? A little naked boot runner pass? Or just going to old school it? Tarasavich.
3rd down and 6 from the 41-yard line. Massa up to the line of scrimmage. Hard count. Now he'll go right back to it.
Going to pitch it.
Tarasavich, 1st down and more across the 50 down to the 49-yard line.
You had bread and butter, just like you called it, Chris, right there. Just pitch it to the outside and let Tarasavich get off that left edge, and real nice run.
Great play callers never get bored taking a profit. And we can take profit like that. Why not? 1st and 10 from the Menomonie 49-yard line. 7:11 to go. Clock ticking. Massa trying to get Menomonie to jump. They stay home. to Tarasavich up the middle. Joe working his way forward. Pickup of around 2 or 3 on first down. Out to the 45.
I want to thank everybody again today for tuning in to this game, JV football. Appreciate you coming aboard. Hopefully you're enjoying this high school athletic competition.
Fake the handoff, looking to throw. They hit Walquist, and Walquist down to the 32-yard line. Felix has made a couple of good plays today, this time able to catch a football and move the chains for the Cats.
Real nice job by Massa right there. Nice play fake. They just put it right on the 7.
Kean O'Keefe kind of stepping back from his guard spot, giving Massa an extra bodyguard out there. That's the other thing that run game does for you is it gives your passing game some space and some time.
33 yards from the promised land.
Massa faking the handoff
Play action again.
Looking to throw.
Now he was not open.
Looking for Burke there. Burke came back to it, but yeah.
Good coverage down there by 84 for Menomonie.
That's Isaac Nielsen, 6'1", sophomore.
Yeah, he was all over him. He was not really open. He kind of Massa tried to back shoulder that a little bit, and he almost was able to come back to the football, but not quite. Good defense.
5:49 to go. Clock stopped after the incomplete pass. I think the Cats feel like they're in 4-down territory here, and they feel pretty comfortable getting 10 yards in 3 plays. Probably go back to the run game here. They do. Tarasavich running through traffic, putting the head down, and picking up about 6 or 7 there on 2nd and 10. It's going to leave a 3rd and very manageable here coming up for River Falls. Clock ticking down. 5:30 to go.
Yeah, 53 laid a real nice block for River Falls to spring that play. 53.
Must have been 63. Griffin Clucker.
Maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think it was Brooks.
Brooks doesn't play here.
Okay, it's 63. His jersey was wrinkled
Griffin's
up
a
little
big
bit.
hoss. Tarasavich right behind Josh Jenkins. And a nice pickup there on 3rd and 3. That'll move the chains again. They'll get those chains set and get that clock rolling. And I think the Cats need to be in a hurry here. I don't think we need to be in a spot where we're throwing the football. Let's just salt this clock down and just keep running at them. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. Massa with Jenkins and Tarasavich behind him. The gives to Tarasavich up the middle. Not much doing there.
It's okay. I mean, you have to get in here, but
Right?
you're trying to run that clock down a little
We
more.
don't need to be in a hurry. It will be a short loss. Half a yard. Bjork will check in for Josh Jenkins. 2nd and a long 10.
It's going to be a pass.
Fake the handoff. Looking to throw. Gets it to Bjork, and again, through the fingertips. Dan Jenkins looking like Tony Romo over here.
Yeah, well, Josh has got a broken finger.
Yep.
So every time Bo goes in.
I didn't know if we were talking about that or not, so I didn't bring it up.
That was not a terrible throw. Maybe just out in front of him a little bit, unable to reel it in. Now we're getting down to some serious business here at 3rd and 10.
3rd and a long 10 here
2
at
downs,
the 15-yard line.
2 downs to make 10.
Tarasavich pitch to the right, makes a move, cuts it back in, looking for space, finding space, running down into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Wow, what a run on 3rd and 10.
And it was looking like Menomonie may bottle him up for a short gain, but Joe basically dragged himself through one tackle and then got those legs churning and just bursted into the end zone.
A whole bunch of want-to on that.
That there was. He is a gamer.
Well, here's one you got to get. You're talking about this earlier, Chris.
Right? Two-point conversion, 34-29. Cats up by 5. So this two-pointer will get them a 7-point lead. Gets it to Terasavage. Terasavage bounces through, and he is pulled down.
Doesn't get it.
So Cats leading by 5. 4 minutes left on the clock here for Menomonie, and this is going to get real dicey.
Time is not a factor. 4 minutes.
4 minutes they can
and
do it.
3 timeouts. Time's not a factor.
No.
You got to get stiff on the defense here.
Yep.
Your defense could actually win this game for you right here.
Cats have come up with 1 stop so far defensively on Menomonie, and this game has gone back and forth. And we'll see if the D can come up with another one here.
I know Packer football's in an hour, but I feel like I'm watching a Packers game right now, and I'm like, I'm going to have to count on this defense so it doesn't stop much all day to try to make a stop.
Good luck.
We can say this, win or lose, it's definitely been entertaining.
It's
Sure
been real
has.
entertaining. Good offense, real good running and
Yeah.
by both of these teams. How many yards for Terasavage now, Dan?
287.
287. That's
Whiz.
gaudy. That's a good day.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns and 36 carries.
And how many? A couple extra point conversions as well.
Yep.
It's a good 3 games
That's
stretch right there.
That's a human highlight reel.
Luke Blair set to kick off for River Falls. And this one's going to
Kicking the soft
bounce
spot.
down into the 20-yard line. And this time the Cats do a nice job of coverage. That football kind of goes down near the sideline. Didn't give the runner much room. The Cats able to bottle him up inside the 30-yard line. So this will probably be the worst starting field position that Menomonie's had all night.
That kick looked intentional, like he was aiming for that spot on the field and just pooched it right in that soft spot, and it worked out really well.
Yeah, very, very good spot there on that kickoff. And Cats defense looking to make something happen here. Josh Jenkins, Austin Stellwright, DeAndre Barbie, and Brody Stavinola, the D-line. Menomonie working through traffic, and they've got first down yardage on first down. Pickup of around 11 or 12. Brings the football out to near the 40.
The timeouts are not on the board. Menomonie, was that timeout they took in the first half or the second half? I don't remember. I know they took
It was
one.
in the second half because it was actually in the last drive.
Okay, so they have 2 left then. So 2 timeouts.
2 left, and it'd be nice to get a couple stops here short of first down so we can get that clock rolling. 3:25. And nice job there. Bo Bjork.
Wrapped up.
Bo wrapped him up. Austin Stell right there to come in from behind to pull him down. Gain of about 3 or 4 on first down. Clock rolling now. 3:10 to go. Again, Menomonie with 2 timeouts. Trailing by 5, so a touchdown would win it for him. They give it to the fullback. He's going to be just short of the first down.
Gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 1. Ball set. Clock is rolling.
2:37. Every tackle
Tick, tick,
cost
tick.
Menomonie about 20 seconds. This time they give it to Stull. Cats wrap him up. He does get first down yardage, but he doesn't get much more than that.
Stop the clocks to move the chains.
Once they get the chain set, you'll see the official make a motion, and they will get the clock rolling.
There, roll it now.
Menomonie right up on the football, 2:20. Mustangs give it to Stull again.
There you go.
Cats
Kicked in bounds.
stretch him out, pull him down. No gain.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. Clock is becoming a bit of a factor now.
Menomonie.
We got a timeout
Nope.
for
No, we got a man
Menomonie.
down.
Man
We got an
down
injured player.
Yep.
Yeah, I think now with the way they're running the ball, I mean, you got to go 50 yards here in 2 minutes with 2 timeouts.
So do they lose a timeout for this?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Yeah, just officials timeout. Stahl is up on his feet. And Stahl is to the sideline. So kind of a free timeout for Menomonie there. And now they start the clock.
And just broke the 2-minute barrier. Play action.
Looking to throw. Mars downfield.
Not open.
And that's going to be broken up by Blake Schneider. The Menomonie crowd wants a pass interference call.
Oh, they were all over. They wanted it.
Yep.
3rd and 10.
So 3rd and 10 coming up. The incomplete pass does stop the clock, but 3rd and long here for Menomonie, and this might be another spot where they're going to be throwing the football.
You know, Menomonie's really, really known for some trickeration.
They are.
So hopefully the Wildcats are prepared for something kind of crazy here. Got some safeties playing deep, 10 yards.
3rd and 10. And they're going to hand it off. And the Cats able to pull him down. Brady Stavino with the tackle there. Brady's had a really good game.
Well, here's your game. One play, huh?
So 4th down and about 6 coming up here for Menomonie. They're going to call timeout and talk about it. They'll have 1 left.
This might be where you come throw something at them. So something different they haven't seen yet today.
Menomonie, offensively.
Yep,
Yeah.
Offensively.
You go into the bag of tricks here, and then your Wildcat defensive coaches are saying, stay in your lane, hold your water here, I suppose, huh? Because you maybe throw a little misdirection at you, a little hook and ladder, a little shake and bake, Cal.
Be disciplined. Show them the football, right?
Yeah, 4th and 6. You've been running the ball successfully all day today, but yes, that's a pretty good margin to gain there. Maybe even 4th and 7. Definitely a 6.5.
This group that's on the field right now has done a fairly good job of keeping those runs to a minimum.
Well, here we go. Menomonie comes to the line. Let's go. 4th down. You hold them here, you get the W.
4th and 6. Mars under center. Looking to throw. Throwing it wide to the right side. He's got a man. Incomplete. Overthrew him. And the Cats defense holds up.
Guy was open over there, too. Just overshot him.
Yep. Had the spot. River Falls offense back on the field. Menomonie has just 1 timeout, so the Cats would have to probably get a 1st down here to close this out.
I think you take a knee.
No,
do the move. Do the math.
Take a knee.
Do the knee.
Take a knee. Take a knee.
That looks like that's what they're going to do.
Victory formation.
Terrace Savage deep. Everybody crowded up. Massa comes up to the line, and he'll kneel. Menomonie does have a timeout to call if they want to, and it doesn't look like they're going to, so that's good.
They're doing the math, too.
Yeah, let's just get out of here. Get on the bus, Gus.
Gus. Don't need to discuss much.
Take a little ride, Clyde.
Make a new plan.
Dan.
Stan.
I
think it was Stan. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think it was Stan. Don't need to be coy, Roy. We got to hurry up because he's got his arm up. He's counting already.
And we get the job done.
Remember how many calls their final timeout?
So that's going to make us run a play, I think, at 4th down.
I think it is, too.
Yeah.
Maybe Tino can grab that ball and just back up a little bit and waste a little bit of time, then kneel on it. You can do the same thing on 4th, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Won't help his rushing stats, but...
And he talks about that. I've heard him discuss that. He doesn't like these kneel downs. It hurt his stats. So clock stopped at 47 seconds. Cats will kneel again, and that's going to bring the clock down. Yeah, it should put us down around 10 seconds before they have to snap the football again. And we'll have to salt away 10 seconds. Massa. And that's what he's doing. Got a couple extra seconds out of it.
We won't count those against him.
So I believe that will bring the clock down to about 5 or 6 before we'd have to snap it again. I think it was at 41 seconds.
Well, yeah, I don't know exactly when they put it into play. Close, 40, 41. Take the penalty, or he's going to take the timeout with 1 second, maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be about 1 second. He's counting now.
Make him wait to get on the bus.
2 seconds. 1 second.
So now you down it, and then we're good to go?
Yeah. Well, that was fun, Menomonie. I appreciate you guys doing that tonight for us. Boy.
Hey, make them make the play. You never know. They left no meat on the bone. They just, play it out.
Cats up to the line of scrimmage. Got to burn 1 second here. Shouldn't be too darn difficult. And that'll do it. So JV puts a win on the board here against Menomonie tonight. 34-29 in a barn burner of a game. Teams going back and forth. Certainly an entertaining contest. So fun watching both clubs. They both very, very impressive offenses. Just a lot of fun. It just came down to a few plays there at the end. Let's go through the stats, courtesy of Mr. Dan Jenkins, the statistician magician. Joe Tarasavage, 287 yards rushing on 36 carries, 4 touchdowns, 2 extra points. We call that a pretty good night.
Real good.
Max Hilmaniak, 1 carry for 9 yards, or three carries, for 9 yards, and a touchdown. Bo Bjork, 2 catches for 21 yards. Charlie Burke, 1 catch for 20. Felix Wahlquist, 1 catch for 13. And Tino Massa, 4 for 8 for 54 yards. 350 total yards of offense for the Cats today. Got to tip the cap to the O-line today, too. They were extremely impressive. 15 first downs for River Falls and 15 penalty yards against the offense there as well. Let's look at the defensive stats. We got Brecken French with 1 tackle, Austin Stellwright with 2, Felix Wahlquist 2, Bergen Bernard 2, Blake Schneider 4, and a pass defense. 1 tackle for Josh Jenkins, 6 for Matt Tiffany, 2 for Ryder Ergens, 1 for Ty Hastings, 2 for Rico Alvarez, 5 for Bo Bjork, 1 for Jack, 6 for Charlie Burke, 8 for Brady Stavanoa, 1 for John Klecker, 1 for Cole Dykes, and 2 for Carter Serene. 286 total yards of offense for Menomonie, 13 first downs, and they had 10 yards of offensive penalties. I think it's time to put that big
red bow
on it. This is the last game for JV here at this place here at Wildcat Field. Next week, we'll be on the road at Eau Claire North. It's going to be another one of those cell phone games from field side, which is kind of fun. So we got that coming up, and that will close up the JV schedule. Coming up later this week, we got volleyball. We got freshman football on Thursday and Friday night, the big one. Senior night at Raymer Field, River Falls hosting Eau Claire North. Kevin says goodnight. Bo Herstein. Thanks, Kevin Westhouse. Bo Herstein. Dan Jenkins. I'm Chris Larson. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.